Welcome once again to Musings by Danon. This past weekend was my birthday, so to celebrate the occasion and to celebrate the 25th Commander video on this channel, I've created a budget list of my favorite commander, Kaalia of the Vast. I'm probably going to build this list in paper because my Kaalia deck is too strong for my LGS and tends to crush the more casual tables. So until Magic Fests come back, Kaalia will stay safe in her Satin Tower. So let's take a look at Kaalia and discuss some of the drawbacks and advantages she has. Kaalia is a 4-mana 2/2 legendary human cleric with flying. She also says whenever she attacks an opponent, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. This means that cards that rely on attack triggers like Aurelia the War Leader will not trigger when put onto the battlefield by Kaalia. Aurelia is still a great magic card, but she should probably be cast from your hand instead of cheated into play by Kaalia. So we want angels, demons, and dragons with good enter the battlefield effects, and good effects that trigger on dealing damage. We also need to protect Kaalia because our deck is mostly built around her, but we also want to be able to cast our other creatures just in case Kaalia becomes uncastable via a large commander tax. Now I've got a lot of experience with Kaalia, and have discovered the joy of wheels. Ideally, you get a new hand every turn, cast all your mana rocks, swing out with Kaalia, and drop a giant angel or demon on the board. This deck wants a ton of card draw and tons of ramp in order to cast our creatures. However, this week we're going to keep Kaalia to a $100 budget, not counting the commander. Kaalia, despite seeing a reprint in Double Masters, is still a $20 card, so we won't include her in our $100 budget. Before we get into deck building, let's keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 1 to 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. As I stated earlier, the most important thing we need in this deck is card advantage, so let's start there. To start, we have Thrill of Possibility, Read the Bones, Faithless Looting, Unburial Rites, Sign in Blood, Wheel of Misfortune, Siphon Mind, Kaalia Zenith Seeker, and Magus of the Wheel. We also have quite a few cards that help keep our hand full, which can be cheated into play with our commander in Bloodgriff Demon, Harvester of Souls, Bladewing the Risen, Rhea Dawnbringer, Runescarred Demon, Demon Lord Belzenlock, Varragoth Bloodsky Sire, and Dragon Mage, who is secretly the best card in this deck. If you have a Kaalia deck already, you need to make room for Dragon Mage. It's amazing what refilling your hand every turn can do. The other problem with our deck is keeping Kaalia alive, so we're running Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Greaves, Boros Charm, and Malakir Rebirth to help keep our queen safe. Additionally, we're running Mortify, Utter End, Despark, Fracture, Generous Gift, Rakdos Charm, Abrade, Disenchant, and Cleansing Wildfire as spot removal, alongside Ghostly Prison and Rule of Law as stacks pieces. Since most of our creatures have flying, we're running Earthquake as our first board wipe, along with Mythos of Snapdax, Cleansing Nova, and everyone's favorite, Armageddon. Armageddon is our sudden win con in this deck. If we play it at the right time, with a handful of big scary creatures and a protected Kaalia, there are very few decks that can recover fast enough. So what big scary creatures are we wanting to cheat into play with Kaalia? Of course, there's the previously mentioned Bloodgift Demon, Harvester of Souls, Dragon Mage, Rhea Dawnbringer, Bladewing the Risen, Demon Lord Belzenlock, Runescarred Demon, and Varragoth Bloodsky Sire. But we also have Lisa, Forgotten Archangel, Breathkeeper Seraph, Angel of Despair, Angel of Serenity, Akroma Angel of Wrath, Akroma Angel of Fury, Aegis Angel, Terror of Mount Velis, Overseer of the Damned, Demon of Loathing, and Angel of Deliverance. For extra combat steps, we also have Hellkite Charger and Relentless Assault, both of which can help us win a game out of nowhere. To help us cast Kaalia as quickly as possible, we're running Soul Ring, Mindstone, Arcane Signet, Savai Crystal, 3 Talismans, 3 Guild Signets, and 3 Diamonds. Our lands consist of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Nomad Outpost, the Snow Duels from Kaldheim, the Artifact Lands from Modern Horizons 2, the Guild Gates, Evolving Wilds and Terramorphic Expanse for mana fixing, Myriad Landscape for additional ramp, 5 mountains, 7 plains, 7 swamps, a Battlefield Forge, a Caves of Koilos, and a Temple of Malice to round things out. I would have preferred a Sulphurous Springs instead of the Temple for the sake of symmetry, but it was too expensive. So how does this deck compare to our checklist? 50 mana sources, right on track. 17 pieces of card advantage. Very high, but because we're cheating cards into play, that's fine. 11 pieces of spot removal, with the ability to remove any permanent type. 4 board wipes, with one of them being our Sudden Eye win card, and 1 piece of graveyard hate. So our deck checks all the boxes, but there are a lot of ways we can improve it. First of all, you can look at improving the mana base with shocks, fetches, checks, a triome, and the new Innistrad Slowlands. You can add better protection with Teferi's Protection, Mother of Runes, and Silence. Better mana ramp with Smothering Tithe, Mana Crypt, and Dockside Extortionist. And some ruthless stacks effects like Blood Moon, Grand Abolisher, and Stranglehold. But the biggest and splashiest upgrades are the creatures. Avacyn Angel of Hope, Aurelia the War Leader, Archfiend of Despair, Razaketh the Foul-Blooded, Linvala Keeper of Silence, and everyone's favorite, the combo of World Gorger Dragon and Animate Dead. All told, this deck is very expensive, but because it's my favorite deck, I'm trying to foil it out completely, and I'm more than halfway done. If you see me at a Magic Fest sometime in the future, I'd be more than happy to show it off and play a game with you. Thanks for tuning in. What's your favorite Commander deck? Leave a comment below. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. Please like and subscribe for more content. I post new Commander videos every Monday, or you can click here for more Commander content. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again next time on Musings by Danon.